All right, I want to welcome everybody in to Aledo, Illinois. We've got the crew. We're all set up. Tournament's running ahead of time. It's 8:40. We're the 9 o'clock start. We got Macomb. Reese, you got anything on the pregame? Let's throw something together. Addie has handed that off.
We're gonna go through it very quick. Western's second straight match against a team coming in to this match with a perfect record in both matches and sets. Macomb is 11-0 on the year and 22-0 on sets this season. They are led by Jackie Adair and Catherine, apologies for this, Luke Aronin, both with 70 kills. The Wildcats have to rebound after getting beat 0-2 against Southeastern. All things considered, Southeastern ranked number 2 in state. I don't think it was that much of a letdown game. They were led in the last game. Harris with 6 kills, Barres with 8 assists, McMullen with 17 digs. She is, of course, 15 away from 1,000 in her career. And that's all I've got. I'm ready to roll.
All right, we've got the Wildcats on our side, and we are way up above everybody. We're in the rafters.
We are in the rafters, and we've got a great breeze, too.
We've got the pool noodles on the steel beams next to us, except for one.
Still hasn't stopped me from hitting my head one time.
No. All right, Western's going to run out. Brinley McQuay, Emmett Dixon, Paisley Patterson, Lauren White, Rachel McMullen, and Alyssa Barres. Of course, Rachel McMullen, we've got 15 away from 1,000. Chris Dewar's in the house.
That means it's important.
It's important. It's a 2.5-hour drive. It's got to be important.
Paisley sticks one hand out with that.
And that's going to be off the hands of McMullen and out. It's going to be 1-0. And I don't know if we said this, but Macomb is somewhere in the 9 range, I believe, in 2A, ranked in state. We might try to get that. We do believe this is going to be one of our tougher matchups.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are a very talented team. Believed to be one of not just 2A-wise, but one of the best teams in the area. McMullen hits that one across, and that will result in going out. I was looking at my score sheet. Might have some problems with my vision up here. We are
in the rafters. It is hard looking down. I hope the camera view gives you a little something. And Conkright's going to check in for Barres as it's 2-1 on the scoreboard, and we haven't been doing any scoreboard. We'll get on that.
Quay serves that one over to Catherine with the long last name.
And that one around to Dixon. McMullen, pass over to Patterson. She'll swing. That's going to be good dig back there.
And I didn't even think about this challenge that the side baskets might present here. I think
that
one
baskets
bounced
are
off.
folded up. I do believe it hit that. We're above them.
That's how far up we are.
And we're a tie ball game here on the Great River scoreboard. I want to thank everybody for joining us early this Saturday morning as we hit the road at about 5:45.
The birds were chirping. Patterson swings away at that one.
She's going to bring that one right back. It'll go back to her. And Paisley with a kill off the block. I was asking Paige last night. I said, do you like when they just keep throwing it back out to you? It gets blocked, you dig it out, and then they throw it right back to you. And she said, yeah, I just want to keep swinging.
That sounds about right. She likes to swing.
And a good little tip. Lauren White will get that one. Conkrite. She's going to go back to Patterson.
Patterson busy early.
And that one into the middle of the court.
Jordan Hines drops that one in.
And we're tied 3-3. We're going to 21 in the first 2 sets. In the event of a third set, we'll play to 15.
I promise that's only going to take me till the last game of the day to remember that.
A little bit of a tournament rule change there. And McQuay gets a hand on it. Conkrite out of the net. McMullen sends it across. Good little tip. Conkrite up and over the net. McQuay's going to pass it over the net. And that one's tipped long. That one almost could have got out of play, Reese. It's hard telling from this angle.
That was a well-placed ball, though. If it wasn't going out, it was touching the back corner.
Have you practiced any of these names other than that long?
I have made it halfway.
Catherine's?
I made it halfway down the score sheet and then the game started. No, no.
Catherine back serving. Patterson's going to hit that across. And a heck of a kill there for Jackie Adair as she puts that one away.
That will send Catherine Luke-Karanen back to serve again. Number 1 for the Lady Bombers with a 5-3 lead here in set number 1. She sends that over right in front of McMullen. That is going to be an ace for Luke-Karanen. 6-3 Lady Bombers here bright and early. Both teams were a little late arriving. Sleepiness in some eyes out there on the court. Luke-Karanen to serve again. This one across to McQuay. Conkright's going to set Dixon. She'll send that one over. Not a bad spot for it.
Tip for her. And that one comes across from Kelly Ladd. Out to Patterson. Conkrite. Another good dig back there from Kylie Robinson. And that's going to be off the hands of Conkright and out of play. It's 7-3.
A kill for Jordan Hines. I believe that's her second one of the set. Of course, we don't have the exact stats for Macomb.
And just a reminder, McMullen's at 15 digs, away from 1,000.
Comes across to White. Conkright's going to set Dixon, who swings at this one for a
swing
kill.
from her. And that's an assist, Conkright.
Western's second kill of the set, one from Patterson and now one from Dixon.
That's going to bring Riley Harris in as McMullen sits down. Dixon back to serve. You can't really see her serving, but not a lot of room on the end lines here as they've got the bleachers pushed in. And a great kill there from Kelly Ladd.
They are swinging away. Who's that back to serve now? We got Kylie. Hey, an easy one. Kylie Robinson, the libero, back to serve.
And that's going to be
awfully close, but it's out. I couldn't really tell.
I can't see that in line. It's right in line with the bar.
Yep, I thought it found some line, but I really couldn't tell.
Might have found the wrong line.
Yep, I believe from the looks of the lineup, I believe Brinley McQuaid might be playing all the way around. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Haven't seen her.
Well, we know Candace is not with us today.
Of course, without Chevy McCoy still, she's still injured. She did not make the trip.
And a block off of Riley, and we've got Sophie Reneker into the game also. I think she just checked in, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct on that. But like you said, shorter bench for the Lady Wildcats today, this morning, currently.
And Kate Stortzum back.
And as we're going to have to remember, Macomb's already closing in on being halfway to a win.
Oh, that's true. A little shorter game. That's going to go to Reneker, and she'll pop it across, fielded by Robinson.
Oh, nice.
Good little tip there into the middle of the court, and it is 10-5 on the Great River scoreboard.
You can quickly see why this Macomb team is so highly ranked and unbeaten in sets.
Very athletic and not a single sophomore dressing, and a lot of seniors on that list.
Key to good volleyball. And McMullen got confused by the whistle coming from the court next to us and kind of stopped, but unfortunately that whistle was not on our court. And if you aren't familiar with the setup here, you can kind of see it on our camera on the right side of it. There is a big divider going down the middle, so you hear whistles from both sides of the court.
All right, we've got a timeout. It's 11-5, Macomb. We'll be back with you.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. All right, we are back, and that one's going to be off the hands of McQuay and out of play. It's 12-5, and just a reminder, we're going to go to 21 here in the first set.
You know, I wondered why they had girls sitting on both sides of the divider of the court. Now I see why. That ball almost snuck onto court number. Is that court number 1 or court number 2? Which
we are, Reese, I have no idea.
McMullen
serve receive there. Conkright out to Reneker. And Harris going to send that back across into the middle, and Harris will get a kill for that. Riley.
6-12. Macomb still leading here. Rice checks in and goes back to serve.
Can't even see her, she's so small. And that serve across, fielded by Robinson. And a little bit of a tip.
That's going to be a net foul. Oh, lifting violation.
A net foul.
Isn't that what that's called? A net violation. Is it a net
violation?
Oh.
But you're a basketball guy.
Basketball.
So
Everything's a foul.
Yeah, makes sense. It's 12-7, Alyssa back serving.
Every serve looks so tough to handle here because it's like it's coming at a downward angle from where we're at. We got the all-22 look. Wow.
Man, a good kill there.
That was from Jackie Adair.
Jackie.
And we will save everybody from how I tried to pronounce her name before we went on air today. I will not do that again.
Sorry, I just realized that we didn't set up the scoreboard all the way.
That serve receive comes over to
We've been
Woods.
keeping the score, and that's going to be off the antenna. Yeah, we've been keeping score. Sorry about that.
Is that a hitting error right there? Okay. Just covering my bases. Adair to serve. That will go to McQuay. Barres comes across. She's going to go right back to McQuay with the set, and McQuay will send that one into the net. Western's third hitting error so far today.
15-7. Western's going to take a game off, and then they will have the Mercer County JV, who just lost to Monmouth Roseville in the game before us.
That serve off of McQuay's hands, 16-7. Lady Bombers. You know what? They're not even Lady Bombers because I don't think planes have genders, so they are the Macomb Bombers today. Got that?
I got it. That one there, up and over the basket, it looked like, as McQuay will send it across. And a great block at the net from Reneker. And they're going to get her for a net violation.
I was just getting ready to. You know, while you were gone, Afton added a stat for me to keep track of.
Not surprised.
Blocks. I've been upgraded to blocks.
Oh. Oh, she's taking care of it. She's added herself a stat, too. See, she's not used to when it's just me and you. We just erase stats. We don't add stats.
We do the bare minimum.
Yeah. We're going to have McMullen back to serve. It's 17-8, going to 21 here in set one.
Brings Dixon into the game for Riley Harris. Lady Bombers 4 points away here in set one as we are going to 21.
And that one fielded by Robinson. Good setup.
That's some good elevation from Luke Aaronin. Out of the back row.
And that one's going to be off the tape and falls.
You know, I thought she might have thought she was in front of the 10-foot line when she rose there. I'm probably wrong, but
sorry, I wasn't watching.
I thought she started in front of the 10-foot line there when she jumped.
I was checking on the stats for Rachel. She's recorded one dig so far.
Passes that one to Barres, does McMullen. She'll send it to Dixon.
Dixon tips it across into the front row. Comes right back.
Good
Good dig there for McMullen.
I can see why Luke Aaronin leads them in kills, or tied for the lead, that is. That one's going to go off the tape and will result in a kill for Kelly Ladd. See, and just to further my point, their mascot, it does not say Lady Bombers. It says Bombers.
There is no Lady Bomber.
There is not. Their planes do not have genders. I hope that does not affect anybody at home. Serve goes across to McMullen.
Marais goes and gets it. She'll bring it back to Dixon. It goes across.
Didn't make it over.
No, and I thought it might come over to our
I
side.
did
From
too.
our view, it's really hard.
We really can't tell until the ball does, in fact, make it over, if it's going to go over or not.
We're going to see Lauren White and Paisley Patterson checking in.
Lauren White's going to go back to serve.
It is going to be real hard if we get moved to the other court to see that scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what we got Addie for, though.
Does she have an angle?
Addie, can you see the scoreboard on the other court from where you're at? No, she cannot.
All right. That one, good little tip over into the middle. And Barres dive. She's a little late. And we've got a set point.
Set point to 21. We were wondering for future reference.
I can see the 10 on the home side. So it's 20-9 here.
Serve goes to White. McQuay is going to go get that, and White's going to send a free ball just over the twine, rolls off of it. That set comes out to Adair. Barres digs it. Or sorry, that was Hines, not Adair. And a miscommunication from Patterson and White, and that will end set one. Macomb 21, Western 9 on our first set of what could be a busy day of action here at the Mercer County Tournament.
All right, we're going to step away for a quick break. We'll be back with some set one stats as Reese totals them up.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need just one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 888-473-4006.
And back with stats from set number 1, a 21-9 win for the Macomb Bombers. 3 kills that set for the Lady Wildcats on 18 attempts. 1 kill apiece from Emma Dixon, Paisley Patterson, and Riley Harris. 3 errors in set number 1, 0 aces or 0 service errors. 1 assist in set number 1. That came off the hands of Ella Concrete. And 8 total digs for the Lady Wildcats. McMullen with 2, making her 13 away from 1,000 in her career. And then 2 from Paisley Patterson. That's what I've got here for us in set number 1.
Well, we jumped off the bus quick and not a lot of time to warm up there, and I'm sure that adds to it just a little bit, as Macomb had probably, half the ride that we had, I would say. And we're coming back out for set 2. Looks like about the same lineup here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, as you were saying, Macomb with a much shorter ride. We passed both buses on our way up. We were flying as we were driving. Not going to say who was driving. We left when we
passed that first bus so fast that you forgot we passed
3
them.
times I forgot about it. I think I asked that every time. You come up here and you learn some things. I didn't know that the Princeton Tigers were in this conference here with Mercer County. Them and Rockridge. Rockridge always a tough team. I'm thinking basketball-wise here.
Always.
And then I believe that other team's the Orion Chargers. Know them a bit, but
yes, they are the Orion Chargers.
Don't know most of the other schools, though. I have no idea who the Mendota Trojans are.
You're on your own.
Right back to serve to starting off. We got Quinn Rexroth. Did not say that name in set number 1. I believe she played, but she's not said. That serve goes to White. Bar rise will set Patterson, who swings early off the block. That's going to be a kill on her first swing of the set for Paisley Patterson. 1-0 Lady Wildcats here. See if they can bounce back quick. And like you said, really no time for the Lady Wildcats. They got off the bus. I think they changed and went out to warm up.
Yeah, and in fact, over here on court 2, they were late. They had to hold that game off as Fisher hadn't even shown up yet. So
I can't.
And that score is 13-8, I believe, over there.
We have is the.
We've been trying to track those.
I'm guessing the home team is the side closest to us on both courts.
Mercer County's over there. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Dixon does a good job getting that one across.
Good tip and a great dig for McMullen. Concrete sets Dixon. McMullen with that little free ball. Patterson will swing. That's going to be off her hand.
Is that off the block? No block?
No block there. We're going to see Otker checking in this one. We didn't see her last set, so good to see her check in.
I figured we would see some Macy Otker today with having four sets. Might see a lot of Macy Otker. I thought she's played pretty well at the varsity level this year in her limited reps.
That one across to White. Concrete. McMullen sends it across. And a great block from Dixon. And that'll be 3-1 Wildcats. I think she's doing blocks, so I always look at her and then I realize she gave it to you.
She didn't want that responsibility.
No,
it's
too much.
A pretty easy one. There's usually no. I don't think we've had one with more than 4 blocks in a single match.
Dixon back to serve.
Oh, that one finds Harris blocks it, but it comes down on our side of the net. And one thing I've noticed so far about Macomb, they do not make any service receive errors.
No.
They are pretty sound in that department. That's such a big aspect of the game of volleyball. How many of those can you limit? And Macomb's done a great job so far with that. Serve comes across to McMullen. Concrate's going to set Patterson.
Great dig back there in the back row.
Couldn't really get a number on who it was.
It was 8.
Ocker goes to her knees to get it. Harris hits that one over. Dug out in the back by Luke Carrington.
That's just sliding off the tongue.
It is now. I'm getting to the point where it's that easy. What did we get there, a net call?
Gonna be, was that a net call, antenna call?
Addie, what'd they call there? Could you tell? What'd they call there?
Addie wasn't even watching the game.
We've got 4 sets of eyes and we still don't know what happened.
It was something, and that's going to bring Allison Woods back to serve.
I'm more so asking if it was something that I should have recorded. That was my
I don't
concern.
believe so. It was something the other team did.
Luke Carrington. Oh, that kind of was a changeup coming. I thought it was hit a lot harder than it was, and it sort of
Jackie
just died
Adair,
in
that
front
kind
of
of threw us off a little bit here from our angle.
Sophie Wilson comes in, and she will go back to serve. 4-3 Lady Wildcats here against a tough Macomb team who is now 23-0 this year in sets. That serve comes across to Otker. Concrate's going to set Reneker.
And that one sails long and about takes one of the girls out of the chair over there. She was
what?
playing on her phone, and that caught her off guard.
And you know what that was, Anthony? That was freshman Macy Otker on the serve receive, and then Ella Concrate, who sets freshman Sophie Reneker.
Yeah, it's good to see.
From the Lady Wildcats.
That one's gonna be long. You can tell that one from even from our angle. And that's gonna bring Bar Eyes and McQuay back in. Otker and Concrete will sit. Down ref, directing traffic down there. Did you see him?
No, I wasn't
telling him to slide over just a little bit.
I can't really tell how many people from Western made the trip. I haven't even gotten to look.
I see the Dixons are here.
I see Zach Rucker.
Zach Rucker is here.
I would expect nothing less.
Lacey White's here. Sean Reneker up here by us. And that one comes across to McMullen. That was a free ball. Barra is going to set middle to Harris, and she gets blocked at the net by Jackie Adair.
And I'll be needing the water here after set one. My throat's getting awfully dry early.
Well, it's
a lot of talking. I'm good at that.
Dry air up here.
As the kids in school say, I like to yap.
That one there might have got out of play, but it's touched by
What do you think it would take for a ball to get up here to us?
It's going to be tough. I mean, it's got to be the
Here's
perfect
my
scenario.
prediction. At one point today, we are going to have a ball come up here. At one point today, there's going to be some ricochet, and it's going to come into our living room.
I really hope we can take, this is all Tyler's stuff. I'm
That
not
is
too
true.
worried about it. I'm more worried about that camera that I had to scale the bleachers for. I'd rather it not get hit over there on the far side.
Harrison knocks that one over off the pass from.
And that's going to be down. Was that a kill for Harris?
I don't believe it was.
I don't believe so. I think I saw a block there and maybe a bad pass out of that.
Nonetheless, the Lady Wildcats, putting up a good fight here in set number 2. 6-5, going to 21.
Good dig from McMullen.
McClure sent that one across. Barra
tips it across one-handed, and we're going to have a talk about that later on the ride home, Reese.
I'm sure we're going to have a talk about a lot.
Oh, those girls will not.
Hopefully there's some earbuds in the car.
We need a screen behind the front seat. And
Wouldn't that be great? Let the women handle. The women can handle their business in the back.
We've got the score as the score's been a little weird here, but it is 6-6 in the building, and that's what we're going to show. Good serve across. Woods, that's off her hands and out of play. And we've had a lot of serve receive errors, a lot of passing errors here.
Got to cut those down, like we said, against a team of Southeastern's quality, Macomb's quality, and stuff like that. Even Camp Point earlier in the week can't make those type of errors. They will punish you big time. Good serve.
White. Barra is going to go back to Reneker. Good spot and off the block and dug out by Adair.
They are taking advantage of that.
Gets her hands in there and can't get it to come up.
Alyssa made such a great play. I had already started talking about Macomb's point.
I think that was one of them pancake things.
Yeah.
I don't know if she full-on pancaked, but I don't even know what a pancake is other than what I eat.
I could go for a pancake right now.
I could go for anything.
Macomb's taking advantage so far of us not covering our blocks. They've dropped a couple of those in right over the top.
Dixon pops that one across. Back row attack for Adair, dug out by Bareyes. McQuay going to go out to Reneker. She'll swing hard and off the block, and it comes back and hits her, and I think that would have probably got out of play.
I think you're probably right, but nothing Soph could do there. That was an immediate straight back at her.
And it's 10-6 on the Great River scoreboard. I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. We will have a Facebook link out for game number 2 a little sooner than the start of the game as we were under the gun here a little bit.
Casualty of 2 water bottles towards the Macomb bench there. Kelly Ladd served about the past 4 points here for Macomb. And we're going to see a timeout for Western.
Going to get a timeout. It's 11-6 Macomb, and we'll step away to win in sports. You have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Milky's Place, The Puppy Parlor, and Tacos Tequila for being sponsors of today's broadcast. All right, we're back with you. It's 11-6, race to 21. And it's 9:05 as we're checking the clock.
Moving through here.
We might get out here early today. We didn't think. Reese has to be home by 10 o'clock tonight.
Needs to feed Kyle Colgrove's dog because Kyle is living it up in Columbia.
Bareyes dives, Reneker dives, and it's good to see the freshman hitting the floor.
12-6 Macomb. And Kelly Ladd still serving. I think she served since they had 6 points. Serve comes across McMullen. Bareyes sets Reneker.
And a good kill for her as the block wasn't set there, and it's 12-7.
That's Western's second kill of set number 2, both from Paisley Patterson and Sophie Reneker. Lauren White to serve coming into the game.
And McMullen's going to be 11 away on Diggs, 11 away from 1,000. Good crowd in on hand here.
You know, I think Coach Heckler should buy everybody lunch for coming up here to support.
I do too. Barr is going to get that one. McMullen, good pass up front to Patterson with a good hit. And Adair jumps, and that one was absolutely smoked.
You know the best way to stop her from doing that? Don't give her any opportunities because she's going to convert.
Man, that is
just about
tough.
every time. Like I said, Adair and Lucanen, and I think it's Lucanen. They both led the team with 70 kills coming into today's match. That serve goes off the hands of McQuay and into the divider here. 13-7 Bombers here in set number 2, going to 21. Macomb took set number 1, 21-9. The Lady Wildcats will be back in action after sitting out for one game, where they will take on, is it
the JV, Mercer County JV team.
Mercer County JV. Lauren White has trouble with that serve.
Did anybody see what the final score was over there in that first set?
I did not.
I did not either. I'll have to ask the athletic director, as he's very good about texting and keeping everybody updated.
Quinn Rexroth back to serve again, the senior number 8. She is listed as a setter, and that's going to be an ace right between White and McMullen. Just caught some of the back line. Maybe a half a step in front of it. And Lady Bombers are really starting to open it up here, 5 points away from a set 1 victory. Another nice serve. Bareyes goes down to get that one. Patterson's going to swing and hit that one across. They're going to come across to Adair. She floats that one over. Patterson digs it out. Bareyes is going to go right back to Patterson with the set. Patterson swings off the block, and that's going to be a point for Western. The ref did something different with their hands that I'm not used to, so I couldn't say that with supreme confidence in my voice.
And Barr is going to sit down, conk right back in. There's just too much going on here, Reese. I'm trying to keep track of game 2 over here, and it's a lot of fun.
McQuay serves that one across. Lucanen rises straight off McQuay. She didn't even really react, and just right off her hands and out the side of the court. Nothing she could do about that one.
We'll see Ocker check back in, back here in the back row. You better say who's serving, Reese.
That's Catherine Lucanen.
You're only going to get so many more chances to say her name.
Lucanen. That one drops right in front of Ocker. And 17-8. I think that's 18. Yeah, 18-8.
18-8.
Lucanen serving with the Bombers 3 points away. That one's going to be an ace for Lucanen.
Over the head of Ocker.
Great placement on that. She will serve again. Most of the serving in this set has been done by Ladd and Lucanen for the Bombers. Floats that one right in front of McMullen. She can't get up there in time. And I'm going to go ahead and say
another ace?
That was another ace. And I'm going to go ahead and say Lucanen is the best server that the Lady Wildcats have faced all year.
She is phenomenal. It's 20-8. We got a set point, game point right here as that one pops across. McMullen goes and gets it.
Great
Patterson right back to Rachel, and that's going to be hit low on the tape. And that's going to do it. And it'll be 21-8 here in set 2. As the Wildcats fall, we're going to take a short break. We're back with some final stats. We'll wrap this one up. We'll get set up for game number 2 here for the Wildcats.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Goalie and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. The Place offers Lotus drinks, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street in Barry. All right, we're back here out of set 2 as the Wildcats fall 21-9 in the first set, 21-8 in the second set to a very talented Macomb team. And Reese, what do you got?
Kill-wise, in set number 2, there were 3 from the freshman Paisley Patterson and Sophie Reneker. 1 block coming from Emma Dixon, and no service aces or errors, and then 2 hitting errors for the Lady Wildcats. 3 assists in set number 2, all from Alyssa Bareyes, and 5 digs from the Lady Wildcats. McMullen led the way with 2, putting her 11 away from 1,000 in her career, I believe.
11 away? Does that sound right? Yep. That's the consensus. All right.
Well, Afton had it wrote down here, and I didn't even look at it.
In that big pink
letter,
yep. You missed it. All right, that's going to do it for us. We're going to step away. We are scheduled to play at 11 o'clock. I would assume this next game is going to start in 7 minutes because they're already warming up and they don't have much time. And I would guess by 10:30, we're going to be back playing. We'll have a link on Facebook, and everybody please tune back in. Until then, we'll see you right here on tap.